this set up. How you doing, everybody? This is Mr. Master Blaster here. Normally we'll be doing a video on Glock or H&K or something like that. Today we'll be doing a video on the Botham Jean case. This is a case, I believe it's out of Texas. It's involving an officer that actually went into the wrong apartment. Events unfolded and she ended up shooting the resident. So those are the facts. She went into the wrong apartment and she shot the resident. Her thing was that she was on a 14-hour shift, and she was tired. She didn't realize that she was in the wrong apartment, notwithstanding the fact that she got into the guy's house. The bottom line is, not that the shooting was justified, not that the shooting was unjustified. It was just a mistake. I feel sorry for the woman. It's an unfortunate situation. And actually, it's actually precedent, as Mr. Kavanaugh would say. It's precedent on top of precedent, because she ended up shooting someone before, right? She's only been on the job 4 years, and she already has a shooting. So that's precedent on top of precedent, which, sometimes it means something and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, I don't think it means anything, because the first shoot, I believe, was a good shoot. And they say a guy grabbed her taser and she shot him. What do you want, to get tased and then shoot? She's a woman, so that's, you know how these people are in the street. They see a woman with a gun, or they see a woman and they think, notwithstanding the fact that she has a gun, they see a woman and they say, she's a woman, I can, do whatever. And you don't realize that the gun is the great equalizer. That's why our Constitution has a Second Amendment that allows citizens to keep and bear arms. That's the bottom line. Had the guy, just to echo Dana Loesch, had the guy have a pistol, he probably could have defended himself in that scenario. As soon as he heard someone entering his house, he could have did what we do, and protect yourself, and then he would have been, maybe he would have gotten arrested. It's unfortunate that he shot a cop. A lot of people actually wouldn't shoot a cop, but if he had a gun, the situation might have played out a little bit different. Anyways, hindsight is always 20/20. So we never really know what really happened. But just based upon the facts as we know it, she was on a 14-hour shift. Notwithstanding these so-called witnesses that come later and say, oh, they heard a banging on the door, they heard this, or they heard people say this, and it's hearsay and all kind of stuff coming in, which is not allowed. We already know they have to die, So, so there's two trains of thought here, right? Because of because it's a case. So there's two trains of thought. There's one thought that the police are trying to doctor a situation, and so therefore, because the defense thinks that the police are trying to get away with murder, so to speak, they're actually trying to make sure that they don't, right? So they come up with witnesses that that will try to help to rebut the facts. But the fact is, she's on a 14-hour shift, which actually translates into about 20 hours worth of being uptime. And notwithstanding what she did the prior day, that's very, very important. If she did a 14-hour shift the prior day, did a 14-hour shift the following day, You know, for that's like she was like up for 40 hours, pretty much because you don't get much sleep in between those two 14-hour shifts. If you don't know about working a lot of hours, that's you know that's what happens, and it's common to get off of work after working long shift and actually staying up and not sleeping on the job. If you're staying up, you can in fact end up walking into the wrong house. It's happened. It's happened to me before. I mean, stuff happens. You guys don't understand this. You just see a white lady shooting the black guy, and you think another cop shooting. It's not that. It's that, you know, we got the news media and how they like to, you know, try to, you know, they have their own agenda as far as the country is concerned, and you know, you can't fight a lot of things at this point. You know, we have to wait till the country, I guess, evolves a little more. But things, you know, things like this happen, and this is what happened in this situation. I do not think that it was an intentional shoot. Get back to part 2 and we'll finish that.